Gemini, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Gemini, I almost feel like your first reading is your special edition reading. Okay, I got a little bit of notes. I have "You Will Never Win" moving grimy. Then I got Kodak Black, super gremlin. And then I got Sam Rothstein. Okay, remember Robert De Niro's character from Casino not having a fair hearing when he fired the commissioner's dumb nephew. Like the guy, like he would mess up mopping the floor. That was his character, and he didn't pick up on somebody scamming the casino. Long story short, he fires this man. This man's like, he knew he was entitled to. He was like, "You're making a big mistake." He was like, "Listen, either you were too dumb to see what the scam was, or excuse me for saying this." He was like, "You were either in on a scam, or excuse me for saying this, you were too dumb to know what was going on. Either way, you're out. Like, I'm trying to run a business and you drawing, sleeping on the clock." Okay. Then you got "Hanging on a String" by Loose Ends. You're wearing your necklaces backwards. New style, grace, and charm. So you're going to start throwing out, I feel like you're a person who wear like the workout clothes all the time and just made it a thing. And now you're so like sick of yourself. It's like, I need a whole revamp. Like I look like I'm stuck in transition, like a miserable, boring ass soccer mom or something stupid like that. So the way they dress, like when they let themselves go and they get complacent in their marriage or something like that. I'm not saying anything against marriage. I think it's cool. But what I'm saying is the person who just get complacent. I feel like that's how you look, and you just snap one day, and you just got so sick of yourself. You're gonna start wearing like I'm seeing Audrey Hepburn, Dorothy Dandridge, like people who dress like Harlem Nights. You see how graceful and classy, even though they were like running a whorehouse. Those was not like ran down, beat up girls. Like they was so well put together and like well groomed, and like it was very like detail oriented. And I feel like you're just revamping. I feel like your makeup routine is revamped. You don't just walk outside with lip gloss and eye pencil on no more. No, you do the whole thing. Like if I'm gonna, let's see, I'm not gonna wear any makeup today. And if you don't wear makeup, you got a kick-ass facial routine, and it's like it looks expensive. It makes you look like you have one of those expensive facials. Like it's not. I feel like you're into quality over quantity. That's what I get from that. You overcome experiences that entails negative emotions. Very sparkly lifestyle. You're trying to revamp everything to be really sparkly. Not like, and I don't want to say that. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say like I no, I'm not gonna say it. Whatever. Um, you also got you're excited about change. I got the biggest thing that stuck out was Foo Fighters, "Tired of You," and they collaborated with Queen when they did that. So I get two different personalities that don't know how to take themselves out of the situation and take what this person got and what you have and make something new as a compromise. I feel like somebody's really like kicking their own ass trying to do that. I feel like one person gave up or just fell back. I feel like the other one is like in a ball of confusion. I see a premonition. You know how New World All Star is, he described what it's like after you meet your twin flame. He was like, I just want to I was laying on my bed like a vegetable. I see a person lying on his bed. I feel like he's in a state of obsession. The obsessive phase where you can't stop thinking about the person. You're sick without him. You won't eat. You won't sleep. If you ever watch New World All Star, click on the video where it says, what are the signs that you've met your twin flame or something like that. So if it's a twin flame dynamic, one is the desire, one is the one, like their perception of each other. True love versus desire. Okay. It doesn't allow me to move past desire. Okay. The one who's in a desire, that would be the runner. And his addictions is what's fueling him to only see you on a surface level. My addictions have been my mother for 25 years. And that's what has the strongest hold on this person. All of his addictions. It doesn't allow the capacity to go extend beyond a desire because that's the person's safe space. This person practices a lot of stubbornness. Although we're strong together, I still put you in competition with my addictions. That's what it was. The biggest one of my insecurities are heartbreak. Okay. Your colors are black, brown, gold, navy blue, and fuchsia pink. So something about you sticks out like a sore thumb above the rest with this person, or in a work dynamic, or just on a social scene. Like something about you sticks out more than the rest. I feel like you met somebody, and I feel like you are throwing out the illusion, or you are now seeing that it is an illusion to say right person, wrong time. That would be for the group of people who really did are now coming to meet their twin flame. I feel like the way y'all gravitate to each other, it's not like past life I've recognized this person. It's just what this person feels like. You see her, you see how the heart is on her chest, like this person feels good. This person sounds good. This person, like everything about this person is positive, progressive. I don't want to say you almost like you're thirsty for it, but it's just the balance, the thing you're lacking. Where's my feathers? These ones are so like burlesque. I like these ones. I love these. What we about to read with this? But let me see. Like what y'all gonna bring out together if it's a couples dynamic is you got watermelon tourmaline. That's about love, balance, and clarity. Relationships are the currency of life, and this stone raises awareness of the soul agreements and your impact on other people's life. And it's supercharged to activate the heart chakra, creating a divine connection between you and your higher self. It teaches you to enjoy the sweetness of life, remembering good things often take time to ripen. This balances your masculine and feminine energies, connecting your heart chakra to both the physical and the spiritual aspect of yourself. You could have Gemini or Virgo in either your Venus or your Saturn. Then, what one of you brings to the table is this jade, the stone of wisdom, abundance, and good luck. Is this still Mercury retrograde? Because I find myself stuttering in these past few videos. Like, what is going on? And this is a highly prized and sacred and wonderful stone for protection and healing. It's known as the dream stone. And it stimulates messages and channels them into your dreams and then places them on your third eye chakra. So it promotes prosperity in every aspect of your life by opening the heart chakra and boosting your ability to receive. Wealth is not without your health, and it's a reminder of the true abundance, amplifying the good fortune of your vitality. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Your Venus can either be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Libra. And then lastly, this is my favorite one out of all of them. This is the Tiger's Eye crystal. This is about courage, optimism, power, and it's about being courageous, eccentric, and brave. It motivates you to show up as your best self. It's dispelling any fear and doubt in your path, and is known as the shapeshifter. And it embodies healing energies from both the earth and the sun. And it draws optimism toward you while also grounding you in reality. And it's the call on the warrior inside of you. And it helps you pursue your ambitions with that laser focus. So with that confidence, that strength, and that power, it helps break through any blockages that stand in your way. You could be a well, you're obviously, this is Gemini's read. So if you have, this is for the people who have Gemini and other placements, you're just watching the video for the different planetary placements. You can be a Leo sun or a Capricorn sun as well. Gemini. And lastly, you see clearly. You have a lot of mental clarity now. I feel like this is the person. The green thing that she's writing on like Aladdin, it kind of looks like that's the person uplifting her or carrying her. Not in a negative way. Not like in a codependent way. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into the vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected on my outer sight. Something about this person really motivates you. This person or it's you that comes off with a lot of positive reinforcement. I feel like this is a long term. I feel like the friendship, I don't think it could be romantic, but it's definitely a friendship. And I feel like it's forever. That's your forever person in a friendship. But you can have a friendship with your forever person. So I think it's the same thing. You got Mother Rose returning to each other, compassion and humanity. And then that was clarified by the reunion. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnerships, and friendships. I sit in stillness and receive. That's what I get from this, is the mental clarity. You see how she's in purple, and then the cards is in purple. And then on this side, true manifestations are powered by service and love. This person, I feel like you're getting rewarded for the glad tidings. The glad tidings of what? Just trying to be a good Samaritan. Just about putting your best foot forward. You're called to look at the relationships that are difficult for you right now. Who hurt you? How can you soften and express your truth without being defensive? Two truths can exist at once. And that goes back to what I said about being on two different playing fields. It's like you having trouble compromising. You're having trouble taking something from your truth and taking something from that person's truth and creating something new. This is a Gemini North Node, specifically, but put it where it applies. I'm going to read something about the reunion, because I have something to say about that. You're being embraced to collaborate, embrace partnerships and friendships. You got a blessing that came in for you for all your glad tidings. So you see how I wrote the Surah number 1745 at the top of the paper? That's from the Quranic verse that correlates with the story about Abu Lahab's wife. They hated the Prophet Muhammad. He had one uncle that was for him, that was Hamza. And then he had one that was against him, trying to kill him. That was Abu Lahab. And his wife came to him, and the Prophet Muhammad was sitting next to his best friend, Abu Bakr, at the masjid where we go make hajj and go, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, I fear she's going to do something to hurt us. So when she walked up, remind you, the Prophet Muhammad never moved from the spot, but she only saw Abu Bakr, and she said, the messenger speaks Muhammad speaks poetry. He was like, by Allah, he doesn't speak poetry. And she was like, and you believe that? Like he's being goofy and naive or something. And Abu Bakr, after she left, Abu Bakr walked up. I mean, he said to the messenger, he's like, I thought she was going to do something to it, something like that. And he was like, I recited. He said the angels put a screen in front of me so she couldn't see me. They was blocking. The angel was blocking her vision to see the messenger because she certainly would have tried to do something to him. I would do that. So the ayat 1745 is, and when you recite Quran, we put between you and those who believe not in the hereafter. And that's when you recite that ayat, the angels will screen you from anybody trying to hurt you. So maybe one of you or both of you could be coming from some kind of domestic violence situation. Or you're just led, like spiritually led out of a traumatic situation. And as soon as you took that first step, you received the blessing. With every difficulty comes two eases. Surah number 65, ayahs 2 and 3. So you just took the first step, and then you got him as a blessing, her as a blessing. But you have to take the first step. I see two different eccentricities coming together to create something anew. I feel like your long-term goals are the same. I feel like you get each other. But you're different, but couldn't be more alike. Another thing I'm seeing, so on the White Sage card, you have 23. And then on the Queen of Hearts card, you have 32. That's 5 fives. It's only a 5. What do I say about 5? It's only a 5, and the 5 can be changed. But that's significant. Personal life path number could be at a number 5. You could be a life path number 5. Or this is just a completion. This is a change. So what the White Sage talks about, like when it shows up in your reading, it talks about being safe, letting things unfold as they will, like go with the flow. You don't need to fix things, not try to force things to happen. It's like you have to trust God, like, and you have to have that faith, that blind faith, and knowing that He's already working things out for you. There's no need to question your vision or your intuition just because the situations are actually working out. Like, what if this might actually work? I feel like you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone that you feel deeply for. It's like you have a lot of insight. You see things that others can miss. It's like you understand that to see what is true, you have to go beneath. Like, it's not what a person says. People operate from a warm heart. That's definitely a warm heart right there, right? With the Queen of Hearts. That's like my Queen of Cups in this deck. So it's no need. You're being called to just go with the flow. Don't rush and try to figure things out for yourself. Like, don't think, just do. Like, allow yourself to feel on this one. You never do that. Whoever I'm talking to, you never do that. And you end up prolonging, delaying, or just blocking something from happening for you. But with that Queen of Cups right there, it's like your heart was chosen to be the divine feminine, the divine masculine, to be the temple for a spiritual light. And it's a place of healing. And I feel like you feel very special, like you're made to feel very special at this moment. And I feel like the mind may believe it has got the power to rule, but in truth, the heart is queen. You're a true goddess of love. Like, it's not the signs that matter, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You will courageously follow the guidance of what your Lord say, or I heard Lord and Savior for somebody, or what your heart say. Like, you're true. People are coming to see how authentic you really are. And it's getting more sentimental. People have icicles like around their chest about you, or just a negative connotation or made to think the worst about you. But as you continue to honor what you know to be true, like the wisdom of your was in your heart, the wisdom of your heart, you can empower to help others learn to trust and grow and through love's guidance and stop like you have a way of you're very persuasive. What do I mean when I'm persuasive? You talk with your hands a lot. You see that? Like that can look like praying, but you can manipulate. Like you almost come off like the prestige, like a magician. Like a person can become hypnotized and captivated just by the way you use your hands when you speak. Somebody fell in love hook, line, and sinker the moment they saw you. You're heaven sent. They recognize that you're a very cultural person. I get Native American or just an Indian tribe of any kind when I look at this picture. It's like they could listen to your heartbeat. I don't know where the hell that came from, but if you look at it, like they intuitively know you, like they can't believe it's like that intuition stuff is very real. Somebody's having a outer heart experience, like that heart chakra is like not only open, but it's like banging through their chest, like Roger Rabbit. You know the theatrics of it when they get beat with a hammer or something like that. All their hearts, or if they see a lady. What was the lady on the Roger Rabbit with the pretty redhead lady, and his heart would just beat out his chest. That's how somebody feels about you. Eccentric. You'll make somebody ask what with the way you serenade in this crowd. Like, why you talk like that in your reading? Because you stay true to yourself. That's why. And you got a lot of wisdom to teach somebody, and you're ready for it. You didn't think you were ready for it. Like, it came at a very unorthodox time for you, but isn't that how it always works? Like, you're led to the first, you got soak in the bath. So your ritual baths is like a beauty routine. Your sacral chakras open, connect with your womb. That's like creative artwork. Like so much of this artwork here, someone made that for me and just decided. He said, "You're such a beautiful woman." You know, I make artwork. He's a retired veteran. I think I said it in another reading, and he makes this stuff, and it says things like, "I love you." You dig? Like it's beautiful. Like somebody handmade this. That's beautiful to me as a hobby. And I feel like you're tapping into creative endeavors. Sacral chakras open. I'm led to tell you to get a physical. You're gonna need a physical just to know what's your current health. You're contemplating children. You have the Empress here. The few tarot cards that I did shuffle, the Empress is clarified by the King of Cups. You got some, and that's like the King and Queen of Cups is here. Y'all both feel that way for each other. And it's also a balance of masculine and feminine energy, as I was already reading. And this is what you bring to the table. What y'all bring to the table. Like this person is like very stable and money conscious, like health conscious. Like this is a person who will make sure everything is stable and secure, well-roundedly secure for you. While you, on the other hand, tap into this person, you heal this person's heart, just your energy being around each other, y'all healed each other's heart. I feel like both of y'all were speaking from a broken-hearted space or operating like picking yourself up, showing that bravery, taking that accountability to just let me find a creative way to make myself happy. Like how do you just tell somebody go be happy? Like do what? How do you figure out like what makes me happy? I don't know, especially when you're operating from a hurt space. You get pissed off. Like don't tell me to go be happy. Go find my happiness. Bitch, if I could do that, I wouldn't be sitting like this. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so King and Queen of Cups, like y'all got the hots for each other. You're very much in love, and I feel like it's a lot of inspiration coming from both of you because you got the burning ritual bowl where you're releasing grudges. Like you forgive everybody. You could have been pissed off with somebody for a few days and decided, you know what? I don't want that in my heart when I go to bed at night. I don't want to do that. So you're starting to forgive people. It's like you don't realize the things that you're doing, spending time with friends, making new friends, going out, hanging out, like bonding with people. All these blessings is like here. With every difficulty comes two eases. I'm using these items for a reason because that's what the energy. Somebody it's like two groups. One group, the runner is not a chaser. It's because now they feel that the person has released them and they're going another way. So it's pulling that energy for that person. While the other group, who you thought you was attached to before, you know the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. So you may have already realized I had some high level soulmates. I've had some karmic soulmates. I've had some regular soulmates, whatever. It's different breeds of soulmates because there's a soulmate for everything and everyone. Now I have a twin flame. Or at least it feels that way with the heart palpitations. Like what New World All-Star was saying, when you separate from your twin flame. Now you're like you're finishing, you can have unfinished projects. Now you're coming around and fixing them. You're motivated, and he ain't even fuck yet. That's for somebody. Like nobody touched nobody, but y'all doing this for each other. Like y'all pushing each other. Like I'm not Lex and Daisy. I'm not trying to sit down. Y'all connect the music, or y'all just know how to be creatively happy around each other. Y'all are great improvisers. See how she's making up a song using a tambourine, and this one is using a different instrument, the bongo or something like that. And y'all both unique. And then you have abundance planning. Yeah, somebody's getting their life together. Let me go reopen my bank account and put something in it so they don't close it again because I ignored it for 64 days. And forgiving your family, making peace with your family, or just meeting your new family or a soul family, a soul tribe. So what else I got was I got the Empress and the Death card. The Death card is death of transformation, that Scorpio energy. That's the Pluto side of Scorpio, not the planet Mars. But what I see on this board is that someone is insanely passionate. The Death card is clarified by the Nine of Wands. That's the good fight. And this energy is about the energy shift. The spiritual evolution for one is pulling the other one to do it as well. But it's causing this person's experiences to turn on its head. What do you mean, eccentric? I mean, this person's life is going to shit. Because you're taking the initiative. You took the first step. So now they can begin their karma. So they can, it's their route, their way to getting back to their twin flame. Whatever, like, twin flames don't come together to be romantic. They come in friendship. But tumultuous for a long time before they finally surrender. You know that person you grew up with as a child, y'all fought every day, and y'all finally became friends at 39. Because y'all established y'all have a respect for each other. It's similar but different. I'm using my New Orleans deck for this. For the rest of the tarot. So somebody's fighting a good fight. The Empress is this man. I see with the King of Cups clarifying the Empress. He know who you are. You're his counterpart. Like, oh yeah, she's the one. But how do I break it off with my person? Yes, she's the one. She's the one. She matched my energy. You see that? But how do I break up with my person? We've been together. How do I just stop stability? That's not nature. Like, this is very interesting to me. I don't know what to do. Please help. What's with the sarcasm, eccentric? That's what we do on this channel. We release emotion. We don't let it eat away at us. All right. You're going to be pregnant. If y'all choose to go with each other, Once y'all together. Locked together. No separating. Partnerships, that's why I read some. What did it say? Collaborations, friendships, partnerships. It's a time to embrace all of that. You could be a personal life path number 6. And what that represents is you're going to decide whether you're going to commit or not. So if you're being led to embrace more collaborations and partnerships, you're going to connect with this person. King and Queen of Cups is here, and the Empress is here. Like, y'all are two eccentricities collaborating together. That's what the Empress represents, creativity too. Death of transformation. Like, you set somebody's soul on fire. Like, they're not the same because of you. They could have been coming from a very defensive place with the 9 of Wands, and your love. I hear Nicki Minaj, your love. Okay, with the Death card, the King of Cups, he can match you as the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. And he's creatively aiming to please you as an appreciation. Like, you don't know what you did for me. You have no idea what you did for me. And I'll tell you one day. But the way I'm going to show up for you is like nobody you ever met before. You recognize each other. And that's 23 again. You see? So 5, something's changing. You can be 46, 53, 37, 49. You can even be, I don't want to say, y'all are strong influence on each other. Y'all going to be so addicted to each other. I did say something about addictions prior. With the womb, connect to your womb. That's a number 15 on that card. That's the devil energy. That's addiction. It's like, he is obsessed with you. I know you feel it in your sacral chakra. I know you do. Come on now. The picture says 1,000 words. That's what's driving you, like, oh, okay, that's what I'm supposed to feel like. That's some slick talk for somebody. This is what it's supposed to feel like. As opposed to what? As opposed to needing to prescribe medicine. You see her sitting in the bathtub? She may think she has strong perspiration, but that was an illness. Your vagina is not supposed to feel like that. That's for somebody. It's not supposed to smell like that neither. Hence the bathtub with all the fragrances and stuff. Like, maybe you thought you caught something using, like, products. Like, when we was teenagers, that's how we learn real quick. After that first yeast infection is the worst one of them all, using Victoria's Secret products. We learn real quick. You keep that area perfume free. You might have thought you caught bacteria for that. You found out that it's not from that. You forgive this person now because you're trying to be the best version of yourself. You're working on yourself. Your heart chakra is open. Your sacral chakra is open. Like, y'all don't know, like, y'all activating so much stuff in each other, and it's opening where it might have been a creative block, or you're just not working at your highest potential. You're working at some of it. You know, with the tiger's eye, that's Capricorn energy too, the tiger's eye crystal. And then number 15 is the devil energy. So on one hand, there's going to be an obsession, like, not like a sick fatal attraction obsession, but like, I really am in love with you. And it's scaring the fuck out of me because you have become my addiction. You are my new addiction. This person could have survived codependency. You could have helped this person heal other forms of addictions. Page of Swords. You learning. See how you learn from each other? We learning. What else? Look what's on the bottom. That's the High Priestess. You see that say Marie Laveau. That's confirmation for somebody. Somebody's name is Laveau. You're learning your talent. He's activating, he or she or both of y'all is activating each other's supernatural abilities. Like, you're a psychic. He's telepathically talking to you. He probably didn't do that kind of stuff before, but he's doing it with you. He think he's just obsessively thinking, but no, he's telepathically, he's talking to you. You know what it is because you're already on your shit, but he's becoming aware of who you are. Empress, High Priestess. That's super creative energy. Like, 3 of Cups fell out too. happy, harmonious, like family. He wish you was his family. He hope you stick around. She hope you stick around to where you start to introduce each other as family. You rhyme. Somebody is gifts is tapped is they tapped into their higher self. That's your inner star player, your north node. What you're meant to do. You're figuring out I feel like there was a test you was okay, there's an 8 of Cups that flipped out. A lot of cup energy, a lot of emotional energy with the mother and father of emotions here with the King and Queen of Cups. All the cups are coming out, or more so the High Priestess, that's Piscean energy, and you got the 3 of Cups right here. Like I said, it's a lot of cups out here. I feel like you were put to the test. Like you may have had a spiritual evolution and you knew about some talents that you had. Like, I don't know why I'm led to look at this picture, but you could tell what people are thinking when they're walking down the street. You've never met them before. You know how you're clear audio, like clairvoyance, clear audio, clear all the, whatever the different clairs are. I don't know them all, but I know a few of them. I have a couple of them. I know the ones I have. You know what they're talking about, and they're across the damn street somewhere, but you can pick up on their conversation. I feel like your talents were tested through other trials and tribulations with the 8 of Cups, is what I was trying to say. And you realize now you passed that test by the blessings that you're receiving. Because now things are being activated more. A lot more. Like everything's amplified. I have to get in the tub because I can feel the feather dust of energy touch me. Like it's like heightened nerves. I see heightened senses. I think it runs in your family, your ancestry, your lineage. Your ancestors are proud of you. Like this is how I'm hearing it. Like it's different things for different people. Like mother, like daughter. Or like father, like son. Like father, like daughter. Like mother, like son. Somebody's son is telepathic. Page of Cups. This is a Page of Cups. Like you're eager to learn about each other. And you're practicing your abilities. He's going to come out tougher. You're going to come out like y'all advanced. This person's energy match your energy to the point where it's so intense you barely could look at him. There's 2 cards in here about friends and family. The Empress could be the matriarch of the family. Ancestral. Something with the ancestors. Okay? And now this is the real deal. You realize who the difference between soulmates and twin flames now. Either way you met your person. The ones who walked away, who ran away, is now the runner, met a high-level soulmate. And the other group, your reunion is here. That's why it's embracing collaboration partnerships. Embrace it. It's telling you not to run. You're going to start the cycle over again. Don't be the runner. Because it's intense. And it's also healing addictions. He's helping you through that. Stop running so much. Stand there and deal with the issue. You get over it faster. 6 of Cups. You dig? High-level soulmate, past life soulmates. Somebody is so in love with you. And they just met you. Honestly, you feel the same way. It feels a little obsessive. You don't know what to do with yourself. Some of you may have a son or will be pregnant with a son. He will have the same psychic abilities from his mom. You see how they look alike? I see a daughter too. The daughter will have an old soul with this card. If it's a child. Beautifully put, eccentric RockStar'Seed. Continue. Somebody calls you the human computer. You're smarter than the Apple computer. Someone tell jokes with you like that. your Apple's secret plan as to why their products is better than the rest. And everybody has to step their game up. Something with healthy competition and motivation, but it's more so motivation. The Magician. You're talented. Virgo, Pisces energy. It's been 40 minutes already. Hermit, more Virgo energy. Double confirmation. And on the bottom, Ace of Pentacles. You use your gifts responsibly. You got the King of Wands and the Page of Swords. A young son for an air sign. Or two sons. One will be like mom with the water sign. There's a water sign and an air sign. Again, with the differences. Like a Pisces, like a water sign and an air sign couple are very different. One's logical, one's emotional. See what I mean about balance? About taking something from each truth and making something different. Make a serum that makes you, that would be the compromise and the compatibility that you two stand on with your differences. And then you got the Ten of Cups on the bottom. The old me is dead and gone. But the Foo Fighters, Tired of You, a lot. Like, I got those lyrics in the beginning. And what I feel like with that is the twin flame dynamic. And the drama, I don't call them karmics, I call them drama. It's starting to get their karma because so many of the people you know who the twin flame is with, they was a fake friend of you. Dig. Three of Swords. Like, that's a couple people that's close enough. This could be you was friends with the person the twin flame is with, and they stole your person or interfered. You got the Emperor right here. So now you have both on a board, the Emperor and the Empress. This could have happened in a different lifetime. This person is starting to experience karma now with the Five of Pentacles right there. You see how they're blocking her? It's only a 5, and a 5 could be changed. You see that? You're not blocking this divine connection again. What does he want to say to you? I feel like you're dating, you're courting each other. I want to court this person. I like this person. I want to spend more time with this person. I want to talk to this person. But I don't know. This person is unavailable in a way. Make the efforts. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if you're led to speak to him, you got plainness on the bottom. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. See, you in love. You make this person feel like all giddy. You make him feel like a kid. Like, he's just cool. He's a rare cooling. You're a rare cooling. Like, he never met that in a woman before. And you happy to have met him too. Like, fancy having you here, DF, DM. I feel like y'all sit alone and think about each other in hermit mode. So you could be present but not present in your family dynamic. 10 of Cups, end all be all. Three of Swords, somebody's taking a big ass L. This karmic is worrying because when she's in love with the divine masculine, or there's a person in love with the divine feminine. So when y'all fell in love with each other with the King and Queen of Cups, y'all emotionally disconnected from the other person and they could feel it. They're worried now. They acting their ass off. Like, they just like starting to work like a slave to please you out of fear. They're doing it from a subconscious, unconscious level. Somebody twitches their face when they get mad. True love. Game over. True love. 4438 when I said that initially. That's a 44 and an 11. Past life relationship. So it's a soulmate for one, twin flame for the other one. You deserve love. Engagement. Love yourself first. That's how you brought that true love. And I told y'all, each of y'all was taking steps. The more y'all take steps in that right direction towards each other, watch how stuff just start manifesting for you. Like everything you're blocked off is now, everything you blocked yourself off misusing is going to be blocked from you. Stay optimistic about your love life. You see, the karmic is like, what can I do to please you today? While y'all like this, it's just like never touched each other, never did anything with each other. But y'all stand like this when y'all around each other. This is how y'all are with each other, and don't even dig it. And look at the karmic, the drama. What can I do to please you? Not knowing that positive thinking is fueling your romance. I hear you know how on a sitcom they make it sound like the audience is laughing. That's what I just heard right now, like slick. Gemini, you play with words. I always love the way you get your point across. You're very playful. You have you're very charismatic. Like this is somebody who thinks just like you. I can have anything I want, and I want you. Like I want you, and I know that if we do this, I'm not gonna be in regret. I'm not gonna feel disappointed. I just really wish you take the time to realize and pray and be optimistic. Like don't be cynical just because you know that I have to entertain somebody or I'm still in a commitment with somebody. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of communication. So for some of you, y'all at that talking phase where y'all are getting real like mature about everything. Like, all right, I get how we feel. What are we gonna do about it? What is happening? Let's state all the facts and see what we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do about it. So somewhere between one of y'all being single and one of y'all being unavailable because you're in a commitment, you're more than available for this person because y'all are reuniting, and the karmic the drama feels that disconnect, that emotional disconnect. Damn. This person working their ass off too, but it's too late. Like your time is up. You're not blocking this connection no more. You see, once they click together, it's like I got you. He's the leaf that she's sitting on. I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I feel like you climax at the thought of this person. Both of y'all do, or want to, or have. Or you realize how you feel because that sacral chakra is unblocked. Gemini, we're going to continue this in your special edition reading. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.